what's going on, people? Alright, so, y'all remember To Catch a Predator? This is one of the most fucking hilarious, I need to poop predators you're ever gonna fucking see. Gonna do a reaction here of TurkeyTom. Love you, buddy. Hope you don't copyright this, but here we go.
Another day on the TomDark channel, another video. I'm your
TurkeyTom, TomDark, same fucking
thing.
thing.
Upload we're going to be taking a look at today is titled Pred Arrested Crashes His Car. And this is just one of those videos that will go down in internet history because of how funny it is. And every single minute it gets even more insane. And the ending is just like, there's no way it could have been better.
Woohoo! Long fucking airtime on that is.
Now, the subject material here is basically that there's this amateur predator catcher dude who decided to bait this guy by pretending to be a young boy.
Yeah, so, the one thing I am going to say, lately since To Catch a Predator started taking off and all of that, there's been a lot of amateur pedo hunters and all that, which, hey, yeah, all the power to you guys, like, find these fuckers. Find these fuckers. Do what needs to be done to these fuckers, but on the flip side of that, it also needs to be taken into account, you gotta work with law enforcement. You can't just, you know, catfish a fucking pedophile and then just be like, okay, have fun, go on your way. It's like, no, these guys gotta go to fucking jail. Jail. Or 6 feet under. I mean, what?
With him at a Walmart. And obviously the dude himself is a creep. I'm not trying to make light of that or anything because he is a messed up guy, right? He's a predator. But the video itself is so insane. I just have to share it with you guys.
It's ridiculous.
How fucking wild this video is.
How you doing?
Looking for my fiber.
Your what?
Fiber!
Yeah, because I gotta poop.
You gotta poop?
I'm constipated. I've been constipated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey man, you wanna have a conversation?
Oh, I'm looking for my fiber because I need to poop. Like, this is one of those situations where I don't know why the guy even said this off the bat, because I don't think he knew going into this.
Who remembers that T-Rex episode that Donut Operator covered? I was taking a shit! What were you doing before that? I was taking a shit! But while you were actually, like, drunk driving a car. I was taking a shit! Fucking glorious.
This little kid he was trying to meet up with to diddle was actually like an adult posing as one, trying to catch him, right? But despite that, I mean, right off the bat, the guy just blows his load, so to speak, right away, and tells him that he's here trying to find some fiber because he needs to like, if I was at the store trying to find some fiber I would not tell anyone that. Like, why are you even saying that? You just make yourself look like a freak and draw suspicion to yourself for being oddly, like, specific and, you know, open about the fact that you're constipated. I mean, the guy is obviously a weirdo based on this reaction right here, right?
You can take one look at this guy and know he's a fucking weirdo.
My poopy pills and my fiber pills. While this cash was going on, he was actually high on meth already. And in the messages with who he thought was a kid, he talked about meth as well and how he wanted to,
you want to do
meth with the kid.
Let's
so
do
the
meth!
Just high out of his mind.
Meth!
Trying to meet up with a child that he wants to diddle. Just a great start to any video, right?
You wanna turn around and talk to me?
I gotta find this girl.
Hey bro, I can call the cops right now, or we can just...
See, that's the thing that drives me fucking nuts. All the power to these fucking pedo hunters. I want them to keep doing their work. Doing God's work. The cops need to know before you go there. You need to know the SOPs, the standard operating procedures on how to ensure these guys go to jail. One of the things people don't realize is that the reason why most of the TCAP, To Catch a Predator predators, got away, were able to do things, like, and just walk off, is it's not illegal to try and hook up with a 20-year-old who's pretending to be 13. That's the little workaround. That is why in later seasons you would see Chris Hansen having the decoys go, hey, I want you to bring me beer and condoms. Because bringing beer and condoms for somebody they think is, or role-playing, underage, it adds in for the legality of the charges. You know, it's, oh, I was just coming over to hang out with this person who said they were 14, but they're actually 20. That's one thing, and a decent lawyer can get them off with that. you bring condoms and booze to somebody that you think is 14, your lawyer's going to have a much harder time.
We can just have a conversation.
I'm actually really constipated. So please, can you actually let me get my supplements so I can actually go home so I can poop? And
Oh,
actually
he needs
so
to
I
go
can
poop.
Well,
Dude, this innocent
needs
Asian
to go
American
poop.
individual is just trying to obtain his fiber pills so that he can unclog his pipes. This innocent man needs to get his poopy pills so he can go home to poop, okay? It's so bad that it's bleeding according to him.
I've been having constipation for 4 or 5 weeks that I'm bleeding so much.
Dude has been constipated for 4 to 5 weeks, apparently. I mean, after like 1 week, I feel like you should probably, even after like 3 or 4 days, if you can't, you should probably be seeing a doctor.
Yeah,
If you're
72
unable to,
hours.
you know,
If
to
you don't
go.
have a shit in
I mean,
72
you're
hours
getting,
and you're
balls
eating.
literally gushing blood all over the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be best to see a doctor before that point. You know, despite the fact this guy's, I honestly think the constipation thing could be real. Given the fact that he instantly was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just looking for my fiber. I need to go home to." He doesn't even seem fazed by the dude there trying to catch him meeting up with a young boy. No, he's on a mission. He is bleeding, and after a month and a half of a bowel brown log buildup, he's finally coming to Walmart to get his pills. And this man, this catcher, this vigilante, okay, would dare impede him in his mission, in his righteous journey, for the sake of his own health.
But right now I'm filming just to have a conversation.
But right now, you're
I know,
stopping me
I know.
from preventing
Look.
me to be healthy.
It's honestly shameful. The hand motions he just did are insane. What the fuck is he doing? I mean, he basically just did a Fortnite dance in the middle of this Walmart. And instead of really trying to deny it that much, he just starts begging the guy filming to help him get some fiber pills. Like,
I
just
need
asking
my
for him to
fiber!
work. Can you help me out? He looks like he's tweaking out the whole time as well. I
Dude,
suspect
he's on
once
fucking
again
crystal
it's because
meth.
He's high on meth because he seems super like tweaky and paranoid, and he's constantly jittering around. So I mean, it's a very high likelihood that the guy is like extremely high right now, off his even more than usual given the amount that he's like spurting out in the middle of this Walmart, right?
Do you want to have an honest conversation, or do you want me to call the police?
Can I get my
Are you hot?
stuff?
Are you
Call the police.
No. Hey, buddy, is this you?
Can you please?
Why do I have a
let me-
Why do I have a picture of you? Is this
Why
you?
are you doing this to me?
Is this you? Is this a picture of you? Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh, what's this? What is it?
Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Why do I have a
Don't
picture?
touch me.
Why do I have a picture of your?
Ew, 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 ew.
And as soon as the guy brings up that this poopy pill adventurer showed him a picture of his
You're gonna have to explain that one, but how does some random stranger have a fucking photo of your ass?
thinking that he was a young boy, the guy just decides he's done and he starts running. I mean, I say running, but it's more of a, like, I don't know, kind of a fast shuffle, a speed shuffle kind of thing. He never really does full-on, like, leg extensions or arm extensions. It's a very awkward thing.
It's like
to
a
watch.
power
It
walk
seems
for
like some
those
of his joints
grannies.
are, like, shutting down, but he's trying his best to just move. And he kind of runs towards the front of the store because he's just had enough. He needs to get out of there. But believe it or not, he doesn't even make it.
God damn,
through
look
the
at that
door.
fucking
He does
dandruff.
not. He needs to check out. He needs his fiber pills.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for and to give him crystal
Oh
meth.
my God!
This guy's here to get 13-year-old boy crystal meth. This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy and give him crystal meth. This guy right here is here to meet a 13-year-old boy and to give him crystal meth.
I'm trying to go. Do you know where the
Call the
fiber pills
cops.
are?
Call the cops. This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for. Don't touch me.
Sir,
Don't
stop.
touch me.
What? Stop.
Don't touch me and don't put your hands in front of my camera, bro.
Stop.
So now the Walmart staff is getting involved, and they're just like, bro, come on, what are you...
Okay, honestly, that fucking Walmart staff should be taken back and retrained, okay? Retrained.
doing? Because while the cameraman is catching a predator, right, and he knows that, it's not like they know what he's doing. They're just, like, running the store, trying to be normal, right? Operating a normal store. It's not every day you're in Walmart and you see someone, like, doing a predator catch with their fucking YouTube channel. For all they know, this dude could be, like, harassing an innocent man who's just trying to get his fiber, okay? An innocent Asian American man, he's hardworking, he's trying to get his fiber pills so he can...
Any accusation like that should be instantly fucking... Oh, alright. I'm a Walmart employee and person A is screaming the shit to person B. I'm calling the cops. How fucking hard is that?
Go home and out of his
I gotta
bed,
take a piss. I'll be back.
And just clear those bowels up, okay? And at this point, instead of leaving the store for some ungodly reason, for some reason unknown to me, instead of leaving, right? Because normally the thing is, okay, let's say you are Okay, you're in this guy's position. As soon as someone starts filming you, you just can leave, right? Because you don't want to be on their YouTube channel. But instead, the creep decides to go back to the fiber aisle to find his fiber pills. Once again, guys, I think my theory that he's actually been constipated for weeks is holding true, and he does in fact need his fiber pills. I don't think that was a front. You know, he may be a pedophile, he may be a predator, he may be a a creepy, really awful human being, but he also needs to. Okay, he really needs. That's real. I mean, why else would he go back in the store when someone just caught him trying to meet up with a young boy? Why else would he go deeper in the store where he's vulnerable, he's going to get filmed more, he's going to get exposed more to this guy's YouTube channel, unless he actually genuinely needs to pick up some fiber pills? The cameraman keeps asking him why he's there to meet a 13-year-old boy. The guy keeps saying he needs his fiber. It's just kind of walking in circles at this point, going in circles, But afterwards, this guy does actually manage to get his fiber pills, all right? He finds them. He picks up some Benefiber on the go, guys, for himself, because, they're actually a trusted brand for when you gotta go. When it's been a few weeks and the pipes are still clogged, pick up some Benefiber on the go and you will be shitting instantly, okay? Unfortunately, Benefiber cannot stop the bleeding, but hey, it's one step closer to having a healthy gut, a healthy pipe movement down there, okay? You guys take a Benefiber on the go and you'll be shitting out more parts than a Nissan Versa. And once he gets his pills, he runs to the front of the store crying and whining. And instead of running, instead of booking it out of the store, because he'd probably be better off at this point just stealing it, he actually checks out, okay? He checks out properly at the front of the store, he pays. And then the camera guy is like being called a weirdo by the staff, so he pulls out a picture of the Asian dude's asshole, okay? And starts showing it to everyone to prove that he's actually there to catch a predator.
Why are you here to meet a 13-year-old boy?
Are you trying to prevent? No, I'm gonna talk.
2235. Focus.
I'm a weirdo? Why do I have a picture of his asshole if I'm a weirdo? Why do I have a picture of his face? Look at it. Why do I have a picture of his face if I'm the weirdo? He's the weirdo trying to talk to a 13-year-old boy and you're calling me weird? That's funny. Who's weird? The person that's trying to meet up with the 13-year-old boy or the person that's trying to prevent him? The person that's trying to prevent him or the person that's weird doing it? Exactly. So you should decide who's weird here. You weird piece of...
What, you think I'm a weirdo? Here's a picture of this guy's butthole. He shows it to the cashier, he shows it to the store manager, he shows it to everyone. He just flashes them straight up with his phone screen. He straight up shares it around. He shares the love. So everyone can see the constipation patient zero, the reason why the whole ordeal even began in the first place. Hey, Dap?
Okay, hot chick just sent me a fucking bid, so got a little distracted. Sorry, guys.
After the guy pays, okay, after the predator pays, he sprints out of the store at full speed. Once again, it's kind of a weird run, but it is more of a run than last time.
Please do. I'd rather die.
Trying to meet up a little kid. No!
Future track star right here. Future 400-meter runner.
That
And
is
he
a
runs out of the
power
parking lot
walk if
yelling
I've
the
ever
entire
seen
time,
it. Just
And then he manages to trip and fall before getting to his car.
don't forget the roll.
Please.
But now after falling, after taking a little tumble, okay, after File Humpty Dumpty falls off his wall, he just...
I just gotta tell you guys, I've seen the rest of this video, not through TurkeyTom, but yeah.
Besides, guys, no more fooling around.
Yeah.
I'm on camera trying to meet a 13-year-old boy. What am I doing? I've been dicking around. I got my fiber pills now. There's no reason to be around with this guy. I'm only losing the more time I'm on camera. And frankly, I need to go home and fix my bowel issues. It's been weeks. No more fooling around. No more yelling. No more screaming. I gotta go home. So he quickly, calmly gets up, gets into the baby blue Honda CHR, and this vehicle gets an impressive 27 miles to the gallon, in case you don't know. So look, this is an economical car, okay, for an economical man. He's educated, he's informed, he's precarious with his money, he's saving for the coming economic crisis, he knows banks are crashing soon, and he wants to make the right purchases. He wants to get a vehicle with good fuel economy, and he honestly made a great choice in a great color, okay, very striking. And apparently he managed to drive here fine while high on meth, so what could possibly go wrong? Well, believe it or not, I don't think what happens next is the fault of meth. I think it's him being like a nervous idiot who is being exposed. And so what he does is he turns on the car, as one does, buckles his seatbelt, as one does, for safety, thank God, and he proceeds to perform one of the most reckless driving maneuvers I have ever seen in my entire life.
GTA, motherfucker! Boo! seriously though, the airtime on that is fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god, it gets even better.
Like, bro,
Yes, it
you already
does.
backed out. You don't gotta keep going. You're supposed to stop backing up once you have enough space to turn into the lane. You're not supposed to back up into the parking lot tree. And he straight up takes it out, by the way. Like, that tree is absolutely gone. He obliterates it. I don't even see it on the ground. Like, it just disappears as soon as he backs over it.
Yeah, the fucking tree's gone.
Sent to the Shadow Realm. Walmart landscapers BTFO'd by a
That I actually hadn't realized
A tale as old as
before.
time. Honestly, I don't know why the camera guy is even getting closer to the car. Like, this is a dangerous position to be in. He's around someone who's a danger to himself and others. This is a dangerous position to be in. He's around someone who's a danger to himself and others.
Again, this is why you need the cops. These guys will fucking freak out. They will do whatever they can to get away, and it is a danger not just to the cameramen, but for the people around them. Innocent people walking down the street trying to get to Walmart might get fucking ran over because this fucking pedo's trying to get
I'd be
away.
afraid of getting run over at this point. This guy is brave. He's sacrificing his own safety for the sake of the content, okay? He's dedicated. But the creep is not done, okay? He's constipated. He's undoubtedly leaving red and brown all over the seats of his 2022 subcompact SUV, and he has a place to be. He has an important place he needs to be at right now, and that place is home on the Golden Throne.
Oh my god! Whoa, hit and run, call the police!
So he puts it in drive, goes over the curb and dirt once again, swerves wildly into the back of someone's car, and for some reason at this point his blinker is
It's a
also
hit and
on.
run.
I guess he just wanted to let people in the parking lot know that he was about to take a right turn into someone's fucking car. I really do not know what's going on here. He does a little circle, pulls into a parking spot.
This is the point I'd be getting
actually
scared.
parks well in between the white lines.
Notice how the cameraman takes the moment there to make sure there's a car in between him and this fucking retard.
Everything. Keep in mind, directly after backing into a tree and hitting someone's car, he perfectly parks. I can't park this well sober when I'm driving, okay? I can't fucking park at all. This guy, while high on meth after trying to meet a child to diddle him, parks perfectly, and he then backs out again and recklessly pulls up in front of a strip mall because, guys, he just can't take it anymore, okay? He has to get closer to the bathroom.
Still waiting for the golden moment. It's coming, people. It's coming.
To get home, he has to go now. He has to go in the pharmacy. He's got to go in the Chipotle. He's got to there right now. And in these situations, you kind of have a duty to prevent others from being harmed, right? Like, this dude is clearly a danger to everyone around him. I mean, he's high, right? He's driving a car. That's just
I think it's this motherfucker. This guy. This guy's my hero right here. Forget about the fucking cameraman and all this shit. This guy has just been observing this shit. What's going on? He's my fucking hero.
So a brave citizen at this point sees what he's doing, slowly walks up to him, and when he sees him get out of the car, he decides to perform what must be done.
Nope.
Tackle is the...
Boom. Love it. Love it.
He goes into a full-on Ray Lewis tackle. I mean, he straight up decks the guy on the concrete flat. After a hit like that, I'm surprised he didn't shoot himself right there. I like to call this the toothpaste tube effect. You know when the toothpaste tube is really full, and if you open it, like you take the cap off, and then you step on it really hard, the toothpaste is going to go everywhere, and it's going to come shooting out, you know, at a very fast speed, projectile toothpaste. Well, it's a little known fact, but this can also occur with the human body, if you know what I mean. That being said, no such relief was had here, as instead the guy was just tackled and he hit the deck.
You can keep him detained for the police if you want.
And he did attempt to escape. There was some level of like fish-like thrashing around, but it didn't matter because the brave citizen held him.
I just got to give props to this brave citizen. Like, all he's seen is some fucking random wacko driving around like a moron in a parking lot and then trying to run away. And he stepped up and he did what he needed to be done.
Place and did not let him get away. The perp was apprehended finally. So the police come, they talk to him, and the guy gets arrested. And the cops search his stuff and manage to find a pipe and some teddy bears and coconut milk for some reason. And I think this is a yogurt parfait cup. Is that what this is? Or a measuring cup? I honestly cannot tell, but regardless, the dude was arrested at the end of the day. So what needed to happen did happen, and yeah.
Of the little pipe that you have on the hood.
Motherfucker, bro, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
regardless, the dude was arrested at the end of the day. So what needed to happen did happen, and
Okay,
yeah,
see?
I don't think he was arrested.
That's what needs to happen when these fucking pedos go off all the... Yeah. No, they need to be arrested. You need the cops there. You don't need to have the cops there because he fucking tried driving and fucking getting into an accident and leaving the scene of a crime and having some random ass fucking stranger come up on him and have to tackle him. No. The person who is setting these up, the decoy, needs to have contact with law enforcement. Period. End of story.
Predator of any kind. In fact, when the guy tried talking to the police about it, they were just like, yeah, whatever. So that, like they didn't really seem to care what he was saying. But he definitely was arrested for how he drove the car. Either way, though, I mean, he was arrested regardless. The dude was taken into police custody. So at the end of the day, it was kind of a win, you know, what needed to happen.
But unfortunately, that's the issue. It was a win because of how the guy drove the car and not because of what he was trying to do with the 13-year-old boy.
And yeah,
Get
like I said, this is just
interaction
one of those videos that
with
will go
law
down in internet
enforcement.
history as one of the all-time greats. The juxtaposition of the guy tweaking out to him insisting that he needs fiber pills.
I
having
need
a
to
strange friend
poop!
When he gets confronted, going back into the store to get fiber pills, and then actually properly checking out from the store. The cameraman showing employees pictures of his hole, and then him running out in the parking lot, falling, crashing his car into a tree, hitting the back of someone's car in the parking lot, and then getting tackled and arrested by the police, and finally being behind bars. I mean, I can't think of a better story, guys. I honestly can't. Once again, I don't know what he was charged for or anything.
Bring or not, you guys played this.
That's what this reminds me of. This Noah.
Hurts to shit, man. What is... Ask them any.
No.
He's like drunk, super sweaty, bleeding, no shirt.
This guy, yeah.
Why are you sweating so much? Because I'm just taking a shit.
Because I was watching Cops.
He got drunk, went for a drive, and then ran home.
It hurts to
That's
shit,
backstory.
man.
That's what happened with Noah here.
Francis skid already.
That's what reminded me of the Predator. I was taking a shit! Before that, taking a shit!
Taking a shit. It hurts. I gotta take a shit still.
Can I take a shit?
Dude, no. Please?
Nope. Nope.
Baby! Come here.
Baby! Baby! Alright, people, though. Thank you for sticking around and helping me figure out all this shit with YouTube as I start this journey of mine. You've been glorious. Take care.